I can't hear anything. Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. Oh, okay. So here， I repeat 啦，即係嗱，我講翻呢度呢個最緊要嘅。So here, Japan is located at the destructive plate boundary. OK， 日本咧係一個破壞性板塊啦，喺嗰個 Eurasian and North American 喺嗰個歐陸北美嘅板塊中間。And then the sinking convection current drive plates to converge， 即係嗰啲熔岩咧嗰啲對流活動令到啲板塊相撞。咁咧啲一相撞咧 ，stress accumulated at the plate boundary，OK， 啲壓力就聚咗喺個板塊邊界度啦。Until the plate fractured， 直至嗰個板塊咧就裂咗啦。當一裂咗咧 ，stress was released。咁於是當個板塊一裂咧，啲壓力就釋放啦。And it caused shaking of the seabed， 導致咧海床咧就震動啦。So Tohoku 岩手was near the shaking of the seabed, so it was the hardest hit area。岩手因為近嗰個海床咧震動，於是咧佢海嘯襲擊岩手係最厲害嘅。OK， 好啦，跟住啦 ，these countries were also affected by by the tsunami。Because these countries were in the Pacific Ocean， 呢啲國家咧地區全部都喺太平洋嘅，於是咧全部都受到海嘯嘅影響。OK， so what are the impacts of volcanic eruption? So different types of materials are ejected. Ejected means 噴出嚟啦。OK， so different types of materials are ejected。Lava 熔岩 lava, ash 火山灰 gases 氣體。So these the gases from volcanic eruption are poisonous because the gases contain many chemicals like sulfur dioxide. Yeah, and lava flows.The lava 熔岩 is molten rock 溶咗嘅石頭 molten rock with very high temperature 好高溫度嘅。Less viscous lava can move quickly at 50 kilometers per hour on steep slopes。即係話如果 viscous viscous 即係話冇咁即係點樣講啊？稀啲嘅熔岩 less viscous 即係稀啲嘅熔岩咧，能夠50公里每個小時時速喺個 steep slopes 即係嗰啲斜嘅山坡度啦。So here this photo shows the flow of lava. So okay, so this kind of flows, okay, a mixture of lava particles, rock fragments, and ash. This one is not the main point. Okay, this is the main point. Ash blows into the atmosphere, so the ash form eruption clouds. When ash blows into the atmosphere, it forms eruption clouds.當啲火山灰噴起個大氣，一噴出個大氣咧，就會形成呢個爆發雲層啦。OK， so this is the cloud. OK, the cloud. So volcanic gases. So it contains a large amount of water vapor and gases are produced. 嗱，嗰啲火山咧，用嗰啲火山氣體有好多水蒸氣，因為熱啊嘛。同時亦都有大量嘅化學物質，such as carbon dioxide 二氧化碳、sulfur dioxide 二氧化硫、hydrogen sulfide and carbon monoxide 一氧化碳。Some gases are poisonous. Okay. So what are the immediate effects? Okay. So it can cause damage of property. Hot running lava destroys everything it passes over because it is very hot. 啲熔岩流過地方咧，就幾乎寸草不生，因為咧熔岩太熱啦，燒晒所有嘢嘅。It burns everything it passes over. Hot running lava. And then large volumes of volcanic ash bury people and human settlements. And actually, have you heard about an Italian city was buried by the volcanic ash, about 2,000 years ago? Do you know that city? Yeah. So the city is yeah, good. Similar 龐貝城啊，Pompeii. Yeah. Okay, so the volcanic ash can bury cities and settlement. Okay, and hot and toxic gas. The gases are toxic, 有毒嘅. Okay, and then the large pieces of rocks were ejected from the volcanoes, and these large pieces of rock are called volcanic bombs because when those pieces of rock hit any targets at high speed, it will cause serious damage. 當你一嚿大石以高速衝過去嘅話，會造成好大嘅破壞。Okay, so it can cause death and injury. Now, for example, the buffalo was killed by gases released during the eruption. Okay, 嗱呢隻牛咧被毒死嘅俾啲氣體。Okay, this buffalo was killed by gases released. 隻牛被毒死咗啦，已經。Impacts of okay, so carbon dioxide 二氧化碳嗱 carbon dioxide drives oxygen away. So humans and animals can suffocate 窒息啊！即係話你啲二氧化碳咧，其實一噴出嚟咧 drives oxygen away， 驅散啲氧氣，咁冇氧氣啲人咪窒息而死咯啲動物。OK， and then sulfur dioxide it attacks our respiratory system。咁咧二氧化硫咧就攻擊我哋嘅呼吸系統 respiratory system 呼吸系統 respiratory system。OK， and it causes acid rains 酸雨 which damage the environment. Okay. Hydrogen sulfide poison hydrogen sulfide 氫咩二氫hydrogen sulfide. This is a poisonous gas. Okay, it causes harm to humans and animals. Okay, now these are the first primary hazards. 嗱，呢啲係第一波嘅衝擊，第一波嘅災難。So there are some other hazards which follow the primary hazards. Okay, first of all, thunderstorms and mud flows. Now, volcanic ash and dust can act as condensation nuclei. Now, what is a condensation nuclei? That means water droplets, okay, form around condensation nuclei. Now, this nuclei make it easy for water droplets to form. I repeat, these condensation nuclei favor the formation of water droplets. Okay, these nuclei. So that means more water droplets will be formed. And when there are many water droplets in the sky, there will be heavy rain. 嗱，咁呢啲 condensation nuclei 咧係一啲核心嚟嘅。咁呢啲核心咧就容易令到啲水點可以形成。咁多咗水點喺天空上，咁咪會大雨咯。OK， It can cause heavy rainstorms and thunderstorms. OK， When there is heavy rain, mud flows occur. 嗱，如果當你大雨就會有泥石流啦，係咪先？好，咁有泥石流啦。So now when the volcanic materials mixed with water, the materials become mud and it flows quickly through river valleys into low-lying areas. Okay, so 當啲火山嘅灰混咗啲水就變咗啲泥漿就沖落去啦。Okay, so this large village was damaged by the volcanic mud flows. OK， 係啦，咁OK， 咁呢度 landslides 嗱山泥傾瀉。Okay, so now when this because the slope of a volcano is quite steep and unstable. Okay, so when an eruption is violent, the soil on the slope flows down. Okay, so the eruption can make the soil or make the slope of a volcano unstable. So on a unstable slope, a large amount of soil will flow down and it will cause landslides. 即係話用廣東話講一次啦，即係話當火山爆發嗰陣時咧，嗱咁原本火山咧嗰個斜坡即係點啊？火山個斜坡係好斜嘅 ，OK， 同埋好唔穩陣。咁當你火山一爆發嗰陣時咧，咁喺個斜坡上面嗰啲山泥啊，全部咪冧晒落嚟咯，冧晒落嚟咪 landslide 咯，就係咁啦。OK， earthquakes。Okay, so there was stress built up underground. Okay, because and then when the volcanic eruption occurred, the accumulated pressure and gases underground were released, and it can cause violent shaking of the crust. And this will result in earthquakes and tsunami. Okay, if the volcanic eruption occurs under the sea, it may cause tsunami. Okay. So what are the long-term effects? So now some of the effects may affect the whole world. It may last for a longer period of time. Now, drop in regional temperature. Why? Because there will be large amounts of volcanic ash in the sky, okay? And then the volcanic ash in the sky blocks the sunlight. The volcanic ash in the sky blocks the sunlight. As a result, okay, now here, reflect incoming solar radiation back into space, okay? Reflect incoming solar radiation back into space means blocks the sunlight, blocks the sunlight。即係話咧，其實呢度成扎嘢講咩意思？好簡單，即係話當啲火山灰喺個天空度，咪遮住晒啲陽光咯。咁你遮住晒啲陽光，咁咪會啲氣温會跌咯。When the sunlight is blocked, temperature, the regional temperature will drop. Okay? And then it takes a long time for the ash to settle. 咁你要啲火山灰飄落嚟咧，都要需要時間嘅。So that's why, okay, the sunlight may be blocked for several years. As a result, climate may be changed for several years. 係啦，咁由於個天空俾啲火山灰遮住幾年咧，於是個氣候亦都會有幾年間會有啲變化啦。OK， 有冇問題先？暫時呢度有冇問題？嗱，冇問題，繼續啦嚇。嗱，this graph shows the global temperature change before and after the volcanic eruption in the Philippines in 1991 皮納圖博火山 Pinatubo. Now, you see, the temperature, okay, the global temperature dropped significantly after the eruption of the volcano. Okay, I repeat, the temperature dropped significantly after the eruption of the volcano. So you see, the temperature was below average for several years. Okay. Acid rain. So sulfur dioxide and hydrogen sulfide mixed with rainwater can form acid rain. Okay, so it damaged natural habitats and human settlements. 嗱，啲酸雨咧就會損害自然環境同埋啲建築物啊嗰啲啦。OK， so 因為啲酸雨係腐蝕性㗎。OK，the acid. Okay, the sulfur dioxide and hydrogen sulfide can damage buildings. Okay, because these chemicals are corrosive. Okay, corrosive means 腐蝕性, and then corrosive chemicals can damage buildings. And then the destruction, it can lead to the destruction of natural habitats. So here, the lava flow burns everything along the way. 啲熔岩咧基本上燒毀沿途流經嘅地方。The lava flow burns everything along the way. Okay? And then the ecological restoration, okay, will happen, but it will only take place naturally when the lava cools down and become rocks, and at that time the temperature drops. Okay, so it will be suitable for plants to grow, but it will take many decades. 嗱，要幾廿年咧先可以回復翻嗰個生態嘅。And then this will cause famine and epidemics. 會有饑荒同埋流行病啦 epidemics. Okay, so now famine and epidemics may happen in less developed countries. Because farmland is destroyed by the acid rain and the lava flow, and then the basic facilities are destroyed. There will be no supply of clean water, and then the water sewage system is also damaged. So the accumulation of water can be the breeding ground of diseases。嗱，即係話農地咧就俾火山爆發毀滅晒，咪饑荒咯。咁同埋咧有大雨啊，有泥石流咧，導致咧土地積水，一啲積水嘅地方咧就會成為傳染病嘅滋生地方啦。同時啲供水設施受到破壞，啲居民冇乾淨嘅食水，於是亦都會爆發傳染病。OK， 好啦，so this is the volcanic eruption in Iceland in 2010. Okay, so so the smoke is ejected to 8 kilometers above. Okay, the ash is ejected 8 kilometers into the sky. So, what is the social impacts? The eruption occurred beneath a 20-meter thick glacier. 嗰個爆發咧喺個冰川度下面發生嘅。Hot lava melted the ice, and this caused devastating floods. 嗱，啲熔岩就溶咗啲冰川，於是就水浸啦。OK, devastating floods. So over 800 people, residents needed to be evacuated. 要疏散啦，they were evacuated to safe areas. And then economic impacts. The volcanic ash spread across the entire European continent in just 2 days. Okay, so you see the ash clouds spread across the Western Europe, okay, and the Eastern Europe. So what happened? Many flights were cancelled for 6 to 7 days, okay? And then the global aviation industry suffered heavy financial losses. Okay, the global aviation industry suffered heavy financial losses, but this time the pandemic caused us the suspension of flights for, let's say, 3 to 4 months, and then the financial losses will be much bigger than this. Okay, so the global aviation industry, okay, suffer whenever flights are suspended. 嗱，當每逢啲飛機停飛咧，全球啲飛機停飛咧，個航空業就會受到好大嘅經濟損失㗎啦。OK， 咁你呢度其實咧，全球或者你話歐洲停飛咗6至7日咧，已經冇咗千幾億港幣啦。OK， 咁而家全球啲飛機都停晒咧，我相信都應該唔止千幾億，可能萬幾億。其實係全球嘅航空業 ，the global aviation industry will collapse， 成個全球航空業可能會消失，會倒閉，即係會倒冧啊，係啊。OK， now so what are environmental impacts? Okay, so the volcanic ash settled in fields and water system, and this will harm livestock. 嗱，嗰啲火山灰會損害啲牲畜嘅 livestock. Okay, and then why? Okay, when the livestock ingested these toxic substances. So when the animals ate toxic substances, 當啲動物食啲有毒嘅物質 ，okay, toxic substances, they would die. And then the volcanic ash blocked sunlight. Okay, so when the sunlight was blocked, plants would not be able to do photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. 光合作用。嗱 ，photosynthesis It's necessary for a plant to survive because plants produce nutrients for themselves through this process photosynthesis。透過光合作用咧，啲植物咧係自己製造養料嘅。Okay, without photosynthesis, plants will die. So photosynthesis is very important. So and then volcano emitted a large amount of carbon dioxide daily. Okay, and this will however, okay, when flights were cancelled, less carbon dioxide was released into the air. Okay, so it would not cause global warming. Okay. Okay, so I think okay, we have gone through a lot of volcanic eruption. Okay, so now let us conclude. Okay, with the power of tectonic hazards. So now the first type of tectonic hazards is earthquake. So the magnitude 強度. Now remember the term magnitude, 強度, magnitude refers to the energy released by an earthquake. 強度就等於地震所釋放出嘅能量 energy. It is measured on the Richter scale, 黎克特制 Richter scale. The higher the number on the scale, the more energy is released. 當嗰個黎克特制個級數越高咧，越多能量係釋放嘅。The more energy is released, and usually the greater the destruction. 當啲能量釋放越多咧，就嗰個損壞最勁啦。The greater the destruction. Okay. So here, magnitude. Okay. So from 2 to 10. So, for example, at magnitude 7, it is equal to 1.8 billion kilos of explosives. 即係話咧，如果黎克特制8級咧，代表56億個炸彈爆所釋放出嚟嘅能量。Okay. So, now we use the term intensity, 強度 intensity, to represent the destruction caused by an earthquake to human settlements and natural environment. Now we use the term intensity, 強度. Okay, so intensity is measured on this scale. Okay, but you don't need to remember this scale. Just remember the term intensity. Okay, so this is the intensity map, okay, which shows the impact of the Indian Ocean tsunami. So you see here, this is the area devastated by the tsunami here in the Indian Ocean, okay, because this area of Indonesia is near the epicenter, okay. Okay, so here, now if the Richter scale is 1 to 2.9, okay, it's very minor. It is not felt by anyone. It is only detected by seismometers. 嗱，當黎克特制1同2咧，其實係得啲地震儀先感受到啫，人係感受唔到嘅。It is only detected by seismometers, 地震儀 seismometers. So when the Richter scale is between 3 and 3.9, okay, it can be felt by a few persons indoors, especially on upper floors of tall buildings. 咁去到3級至4級咧，如果你喺高層嘅大廈咧，你就會感受到啦。Okay. So when the Richter scale reaches level 4 and level 5, it is felt by many people. and then you can see the trees swaying and poles swaying。嗱，如果當你喺度就有4同5咧，it is felt by many people，好多人都感受到啦。And then you can see swaying trees and poles，啲樹啊、啲電燈杆咧就會搖嚟搖去啦，swaying。OK？ How about Richter scale 5 to 6? It is felt by everyone, and some poorly built structures will be damaged considerably。嗱咁咧，如果當到喺特制5到6咧，就每個人都感受到啦。而且一啲好脆弱嘅建築 ，poorly built structures will be considerably damaged， 即係一啲起得好差嘅結構會受到嚴重損害啦。So when the Richter scale reaches level 6 to 7, it will cause widespread damage, including some well-designed structures。當你黎克特制去到6到7咧，會廣泛嘅破壞，甚至一啲起得好好嘅大廈都會冧啦，開始會有損壞啦。OK。So when the Richter scale reaches 7 to 8, it will cause partial collapse of some buildings， 會導致部分大廈咧一部分會冧咗啦。And it will cause considerable damage for well-designed buildings。一啲好結構、一啲起得好好嘅大廈都會開始有損害啦。Ground is cracked. You can see the cracks on the ground. Okay. So when the Richter scale is 8 or higher, total destruction， 完全毀滅。Few structures remain standing， 所有建築物會完全毀壞晒，冇晒啦。Bridges are destroyed. Ground is badly cracked， 橋梁啊，所有全部毀壞晒。Ground is badly cracked， 地下滿布裂痕。Okay. So the intensity of an earthquake depends on 2 factors. Okay, so what are the 2 factors? Distance from the epicenter. So the closer to the epicenter, the greater the intensity an area will endure. That means 即係你近我個震央嗰個受嘅壓力咪會嚟越大咯。Okay, the greater the intensity an area will endure. And then the depth of the earthquake. So an earthquake with a shallow focus, underline, okay, shallow focus。淺，如果嗰個地震源係好淺嘅話，即係嗰個震央震嘅地方係好淺好近地面嘅話，a shallow focus will be more destructive. Okay. This is because energy dissipates and diminishes rapidly。嗱，點解啊？As energy travels through the crust, energy will dissipate and diminish rapidly。當嗰啲能量咧喺個地殼度咧傳送嗰陣時咧，啲能量會好快散嘅。So if an earthquake occurs deep in the ground, the energy has dissipated and diminished in the crust. So the energy released on the ground will be greatly reduced. Okay? 即係話其實如果咧，你如果嗰個地震好深嘅話咧，起地底好深嘅話，咁嗰啲能量咧，其實好大部分會俾個地殼吸收晒。咁但係如果當你嗰個地震個源頭好近地面啦，基本上地殼無法吸收大部分嘅能量，於是咧就會導致好大規模嘅毀壞啦。OK， so any question about this? Okay, so so up till now, do you have any question about the destruction caused by an earthquake? Okay. Now, if there's no question, okay, I think we can end our lesson now. Okay. Yeah. So if you have any question, please ask me. Okay, through WhatsApp or Microsoft Team. Okay. Thank you for attending the lesson. Okay.